Today we are at Short Farms in central Kansas. We are looking at a microfeed plot. We've got several rates. We've got an untreated check. So they've got their standard fertilizer that they apply over the top of the soil and off to the side of the planted row. And then we've added 2 quarts of microfeed where our white stake is with the flags. And then as we go across the field, we've stepped that up to 3 quarts, 4 quarts, and on up to 7 quarts. So we've got several rate changes coming across the field here. The microfeed is a micronutrient mix, and it's geared towards high pH soils. There's several spots out in this field up in the 8s, and this looks like it's going to be a really nice comparison for us. Okay, so here we're just looking at our some plants out of the untreated check. Our plants aren't quite as consistent, and I'm not seeing the really distinct growth on one side as far as what the roots look like. It's not as distinct. We do have a really nice root mass under the plants irregardless, and we're well into flowering, so looks like we're gonna have a really nice plot here. We'll see what this kind of continues to develop into. I am continued to be a little bit surprised here with the nodules. I know I asked about that when I talked to Chris, that they do inoculate their soybeans. So we may have something else going on out here that we need to learn. Okay, so now we're down where we're looking at our 2 quart rate of the microfeed. Our fertilizers, same rate. We just have our 2 quart rate here, which is kind of what we were targeting or recommending. You can still pick up on the left hand side here where we've got more root extension and we've got more root mass on the left side of these plants. We are seeing a few more nodules here, where at the higher rates we weren't seeing the nodules. So that's something we'll have to kind of watch and try and learn if there's something we can do different there to support the nodules a little better, or if that's just a nature of this high pH soil that we struggle with nodules. We had some early on in the season, but I'm not seeing very many nodules at this point. Here we're looking at 5 quart of the microfeed added into the fertilizer placement, and again we're seeing that stronger root mass off to the one side of the plant. We'll go dig up a couple more here. Here we're just looking at differences in the rates. On the right hand side we've got the gallon of microfeed, and on the left we've got the rate down at 2 quarts fertilizer, the same in both treatments, and showing quite a bit better consistency in our stem size. Our diameter of our stems is quite a bit better, and our root mass is showing us quite a bit better too. So the higher rate looks like it was the better choice for the microfeed to be added into the fertilizer here.